Have you ever felt that quiet tiredness that doesn't go away? Maybe your morning coffee doesn't feel as energizing anymore. Your ankles swell a little by the afternoon. Or you've started noticing that the same walk to the mailbox leaves you more winded than it used to. Most people chalk it up to age. Well, I'm in my 60s now, that's just how it goes. But what if your body is actually trying to tell you something much more important? What if the real message is coming from your kidneys, quietly whispering for help before things get serious? You see, your kidneys don't shout. They don't cause sharp pain or dramatic warning signs in the beginning. Instead, they work silently, every minute of every day, filtering your blood, removing waste, and balancing minerals that keep your heart beating and your muscles moving. But here's the catch: when the kidneys start to struggle, one of the first clues hides in a single number, your creatinine level. And for millions of older adults, that number has quietly crept too high without anyone noticing. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, over 37 million Americans live with some stage of chronic kidney disease, and 90% of them don't even know it yet. They think the fatigue, the loss of appetite, or the high blood pressure are just normal aging. In truth, it's not just aging, it's the kidneys waving a silent red flag. No extreme cleanses, no complicated supplements. Just real food choices, the kind that nourish your body and protect your kidneys day after day. Surprisingly, some of the very foods we've been told are healthy, even superfoods, can quietly raise creatinine levels and strain your kidneys over time. Especially when eaten the wrong way. And others, just as delicious, can do the exact opposite. They help lower inflammation, cleanse the blood, and give your kidneys a much-needed break. Today, we're diving deep into this delicate balance. We'll uncover 3 common nuts that might be secretly burdening your kidneys, and 3 others that can actually help you heal and support kidney function naturally. And here's the best part: these aren't exotic or expensive. They're everyday foods you can find at your local store. Easy to add to your morning oatmeal or afternoon snack. So grab a warm drink, settle in, and let's take this gentle journey together, one that could make a lasting difference in how you feel every single day. Because when your kidneys are happy, your whole body thrives. If you find this topic helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone you love, someone who may need a reminder that taking care of your kidneys doesn't have to be complicated, it just starts with awareness. And a few simple choices. Now, let's begin with the first step, understanding which healthy nuts might not be so healthy after all when your creatinine levels are high. If you're like many of my senior patients, you probably keep a small jar of cashews on the kitchen counter. They're creamy, satisfying, and everyone says they're good for the heart. You might even reach for a handful every afternoon, thinking you're doing your body a favor. But here's the truth that surprises almost everyone. Cashews are not your kidney's best friend, especially if your creatinine level is already running high. Cashews are packed with protein and phosphorus, nutrients that sound good on paper but can be a real challenge for aging kidneys. When your kidneys are healthy, they easily filter out excess phosphorus. But once filtration slows, phosphorus builds up in the blood. That buildup doesn't just stay there, it starts to calcify arteries, stiffen blood vessels, and push creatinine levels even higher. According to data from the USDA, just 100 grams of dry roasted cashews contain about 660 milligrams of phosphorus. That's almost 70% of the recommended daily limit for someone with reduced kidney function. And if you enjoy cashews every day, those numbers add up fast. Many older adults tell me, "But doctor, I feel fine. I don't have kidney pain." That's exactly the challenge with kidney health: there's no pain signal until things are advanced. The problem quietly grows until it's too late. So if you're watching your creatinine, it's wise to limit cashews or swap them out for something gentler, like macadamia or walnuts. Which we'll talk about soon. Your heart might like cashews, but your kidneys will thank you for choosing differently. Now, let's talk about almonds, the golden child of the nut world. They're praised in every health magazine for vitamin E antioxidants and weight control. But for people with kidney challenges, almonds hide a quiet secret. They're very high in potassium. Just 1 ounce, that's about 23 almonds, contains nearly 200 milligrams of potassium. Now, that might not sound like much until you remember that someone with impaired kidney function should stay under 2.000 to 2.500 milligrams per day. Eat almonds a few times a day. Add in a banana or a tomato, and suddenly your potassium level climbs into the danger zone. When potassium builds up, your body starts sending subtle warnings. Fatigue, tingling hands, muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat. These are not just getting older symptoms, they're signs that your kidneys can't filter fast enough. And here's the tricky part, many people switch from chips or candy to almonds, thinking it's the smart snack choice. For a healthy heart, yes, it is. For sensitive kidneys, it's a risk you might not see until a blood test catches it. If you love almonds, moderation matters. A small sprinkle over oatmeal once or twice a week is fine. But daily handfuls? That's when the silent load begins. Remember, what helps one organ isn't always kind to another. Chestnuts. Warm, roasted, the scent filling the air around the holidays. They feel nostalgic, a reminder of family gatherings and simpler times. Soft, slightly sweet, easy to chew, they seem perfect for older adults. But inside that comforting shell hides something your kidneys may not appreciate. Chestnuts are mostly starch, nearly 80% carbohydrates, and high in oxalates. That combination makes them troublesome for people with kidney issues. When blood sugar spikes, your kidneys work overtime to restore balance. Add oxalates to the mix, and you raise the risk of forming calcium oxalate stones, the most common type in seniors. According to the Mayo Clinic, consuming about 100 mg of oxalates per day over time can lead to kidney stone buildup. Just 100 grams of chestnuts already push you near that limit. Many older adults choose chestnuts because they're gentle on digestion. And while that's true for the stomach, it's not true for the kidneys. The starch surge, combined with limited filtration, can turn the gentle treat into extra stress your kidneys don't need. If chestnuts are part of your routine, especially in colder months, it might be time to enjoy them as a rare holiday memory rather than a regular snack. Here's the beautiful truth about nutrition in our later years. It's never about guilt, it's about awareness. You don't need to throw away every nut in your pantry or fear your favorite snacks. But learning how your body changes, and how your kidneys handle what you eat, is a gift you can give yourself. Small adjustments, like limiting cashews, almonds, and chestnuts, can lighten the daily workload on your kidneys. It's like giving them a little vacation, one that keeps you stronger for the years ahead. In the next part of our journey, we'll explore the good news, the 3 kidney-friendly nuts that actually help reduce creatinine, calm inflammation, and support healthy filtration naturally. Because protecting your kidneys isn't about restriction, it's about choosing the right companions for your body's quiet heroes. If there were ever a food that proves small things can make a big difference, it's the flax seed. You might know it as that little brown or golden grain sprinkled on oatmeal or bread. But beneath its modest look lies a quiet powerhouse for your kidneys. Flax seeds are rich in plant-based omega-3 fats, soluble fiber, and lignans, natural compounds that help lower inflammation and protect your cells. For people with elevated creatinine, those nutrients work like a gentle broom, sweeping away waste products your kidneys struggle to clear. A 2020 study in Renal Failure Journal found that adults with mild kidney impairment who ate 30 grams of flax seeds daily for 12 weeks lowered their blood creatinine by an average of 18%. That's not magic, that's nutrition doing its quiet work. The soluble fiber binds urea, nitrogen and creatinine in the digestive tract, letting your body eliminate them more easily. Meanwhile, the omega-3s calm inflammation in kidney tissues, easing their workload. To get those benefits, don't eat the seeds whole, they'll just pass through. Grind them into a fine powder. Store in a sealed glass jar. And use 1 to 2 tablespoons, 10 to 15 grams, daily. You can sprinkle flax seed powder on your oatmeal. Blend it into smoothies, mix it with yogurt, or stir it into warm water before breakfast. One more tip, drink enough water. Flax fiber absorbs liquid, and staying hydrated helps your kidneys filter smoothly. It's a simple, peaceful habit, a teaspoon of care for your kidneys each morning. Macadamia nuts often make people hesitate. They're too rich, too fatty, some say, but for kidneys that need calm, these smooth, buttery nuts can be surprisingly soothing. Why? Because most of their fat, about 78%, is monounsaturated, including a special type called omega-7. This fatty acid helps reduce inflammation in body tissues, including the kidneys, without overloading them with protein or phosphorus. Compared with other nuts, macadamias are naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, roughly 200 mg potassium and 180 mg phosphorus per 100 grams, making them a safer, energy-rich choice for people who must control electrolytes. Think of macadamias as the soft-spoken friend in your diet. They give steady energy, healthy fats, and a creamy satisfaction that keeps you away from salty, Processed snacks, one of the biggest hidden enemies of kidney health. A serving of 5 to 7 nuts per day is perfect. Choose raw or dry roasted unsalted macadamias. Salt raises blood pressure, and that means extra strain on your kidneys. Enjoy them mid-morning or mid-afternoon, not right before bed, since their fat content can slow digestion. You can crush a few into your yogurt or oatmeal, or mix them with a spoon of flax seed for a double boost of kidney-friendly nutrition. If you're trying macadamias for the first time, start small and notice how your body feels. Gentle foods often teach us how balance should feel: satisfied, calm, and nourished. Walnuts are instantly recognizable, they look like little brains. And in a way, they are food for both the brain and the kidneys. They're rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant omega-3, as well as polyphenols and vitamin E derivatives called tocopherols. These compounds lower inflammation markers such as CRP and protect kidney cells from oxidative stress, that's low, invisible damage that accumulates with age. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate walnuts regularly had 32% lower inflammation levels and improved kidney filtration within 12 weeks. That's a measurable, real-world benefit, no pills required. Walnuts also have moderate potassium and phosphorus levels, meaning they won't overload your system like almonds or cashews might. Even better, they support blood vessel flexibility, vital for kidney circulation. Aim for 4 to 5 walnut halves per day. Eat them after breakfast or as an afternoon snack. You can soak them overnight to make them softer and easier to digest. Or toast them lightly for a warm, comforting flavor. Avoid walnuts that taste bitter or look moldy, those may contain aflatoxins that harm the liver and kidneys. When you enjoy walnuts this way, you're not just nourishing your body, you're quietly thanking your kidneys for their endless work behind the scenes. Nutrition isn't punishment, it's love in action, the daily choices that tell your body, I care about you. By choosing flax seeds, macadamias, and walnuts over heavy, high phosphorus or high potassium options, you're giving your kidneys exactly what they crave: ease, balance, and time to heal. Every sip of water, every gentle meal, every mindful choice adds up. Over time, these small acts become your protection against fatigue, fluid retention, and those lab numbers that used to cause worry. So today, instead of thinking about what you can't eat, think about what you can, and how each bite can help your body work a little easier. Your kidneys work in silence. They don't complain, they don't cry for attention. They simply filter, balance, and protect every single minute of every day, so that your heart beats steadily, your mind stays clear, and your body feels light. But when creatinine starts to rise, that silence becomes a whisper, one that says, "Please, slow down, I'm tired, I need your help." And the most beautiful truth? You can help. Not with harsh cleanses or expensive supplements, but through the quiet power of food, real, natural food that speaks the same gentle language your body understands. We've talked about the 3 nuts that might be working against your kidneys: cashews, almonds, and chestnuts. They're not bad foods, but they are heavy workers, high in phosphorus, potassium, and oxalates that force your kidneys to push harder than they should. Then, we discovered the 3 nuts that work for you: flax seeds, macadamias, and walnuts, rich in omega-3s, fiber, and anti-inflammatory compounds that bring calm and repair. This is the kind of nutrition that doesn't just fill your stomach, it heals quietly from within. Over time, these little swaps can mean steadier energy, clearer skin, lighter swelling, and a healthier lab report the next time you visit your doctor. It's not about perfection. It's about progress, one mindful choice at a time. Along with choosing kidney-friendly foods, don't forget the simple habits that truly make a difference. Stay hydrated, water is your kidney's best friend. Limit salt, sodium makes your body hold water, which raises blood pressure and overworks your kidneys. Move gently every day, even a 15-minute walk helps blood flow and filtration. Rest well, your kidneys repair most during sleep. Follow up with your doctor, monitor your creatinine, eGFR, and blood pressure regularly. It's never too late to start caring for your kidneys with love and consistency. Even at 60, 70, or 80, your body still responds beautifully to kindness. At Golden Life Nutrition, we believe health isn't just about numbers on a chart, it's about how you feel when you wake up in the morning. When you nourish your kidneys, you nourish your life: clearer thinking, steadier steps, warmer smiles. So next time you reach for a snack, take a moment. Ask yourself, is this helping my kidneys work a little easier today? If the answer is yes, you've already made the right choice. And if you've learned something new from this video, take a second to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about, maybe a spouse, a friend from church, or a neighbor who's also managing their kidney health. Because caring for our kidneys isn't just a medical task, it's a message of love. For our bodies, for our families, for the years still ahead. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, or 80s, your kidneys have carried you through every chapter of life, quietly, faithfully. Now it's your turn to carry them. Start small, choose wisely. Sprinkle a little flaxseed over your breakfast. Enjoy a few macadamias with your afternoon tea. Or savor a handful of walnuts as you watch the sunset. These little acts of care tell your body, I'm still listening. I'm still grateful. Here's to strong kidneys, gentle living, and a heart full of energy for all the days to come. Stay kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.